start thinking about it this way, like well, this is power 2, this is power minus 1, right? So if you think about it, it's like 2 times something, and then you must plus the, well, it's minus 1 times something, and then you're supposed to get 0. Okay, so the power must be 0. So this something and this something turns out to be, of course, well, x, and this must be 6 minus x, because the total power must be 6. So some people can actually do this, you know, they can think of it and go like, oh, okay, I think the answer is, what is it, 2 here and 4 here, because when I have 2 here, if I have 2 here, I'll get 4, right? And I have 4 here, I will get minus 4. So some people can. So if you're one of those who can do it that way, like, you know, just stare it long enough, you see that, okay, 2 here, 4 here, right? So I get x squared and x squared. Okay, cancel away. That's cool. But for the rest of us who sometimes take a really long time to think about it that way, then forget it, okay? We better just go through the hardcore way of doing it, which is a little bit more troublesome, but, well, it works all the time, right? Okay, so what happened is this. So we say that, well, we let the constant term be 6cr, and then we have x squared, and then we have negative k over 2x. Then this will be r, this will be 6 minus r. Okay, and therefore, once we have this, right, this is what we call the general term. So if we just pay attention to the x and its power, this is going to be x power 12 minus 2r times x to the power minus r. Okay, and in fact, this is the equation that matters the most, right? Because you want this to be equal to x power 0, which means that if you compare the power, right, you are going to have 12 minus 3r equals to 0, so r is equal to 4. Okay, so r equals to 4 means, right, here 4, here 2. Okay, so therefore the constant term will be 6c4 and x square minus k 2x power 4. Okay, and this is going to be equal to 15. And you can see very clearly now that all the x will be cancelled away anyway. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier on, right, some people can immediately see this. Okay, they can immediately, because after all, the power must be 6, right? The sum of the power must be 6. So it's either 1, 5, 2, 4, and then 3, 3, or you know, you can go by trial and error. But I don't like trial and error because I think that may be just a waste of time, because 6 is fine, but what if it's 10? Then you really have to try too many. Or how about if it's 20? So it is not a good idea to only learn it that way. Okay, so this is one more universal way to handle it. Okay, that means whatever power it is, it can be 200 for all I care. You still can get the answer. Okay, so well, there you go. This is our constant term. So let's try to see what happens from here. So we can see that the x4 and the x4 actually cancels away, right? So no more x4. 6c4 is 15, and we end up having what is this? K power 4 over 2 power 4. Right? We are going to have 2 power 4. Which is going to be equal to 15 here. So if you cancel away the 15, you're going to get k power 4, and the cross multiply, you get 2 power 4. So therefore k must be equal to 2, right? Awesome. And we're done. Okay?